All right. Good afternoon, everybody. So this is going to be the WAGMI launch video. So look, I'm somewhat nervous because I'm recording an actual launch for the first time in my life, and I have no idea if what has been being worked on as far as the tech is going to work on at the final stage or not. So it's all good. This is part of crypto, right? Testing. Hold on, I don't want to get all these alerts on my TG. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can't hear them, but I can. Sorry. I'm doing this in real time, so it's all good. Okay, I have everybody in my D, so I'm trying to not have that bother. All right, rock and roll time. So I'm going to go step by step on this WAGMI launch. So the ticker for WAGMI is going to be WAGMI, and it's the moniker is going to mean we're all going mentally insane. So look, the reason why we chose WAGMI first. So I'm not big on trying to recreate or create from scratch a new narrative or a new meme because quite frankly it's just me. I'm Scott, no big deal. I'm not cabal connected, so I cannot run by myself tokens into the multi-millions of dollars of market cap. But then on the flip side, we're also not scammers, so we're not going to rug anybody too. So WAGMI's probably one of the most popular meme tickers in crypto. And where I sit, and y'all know, if y'all know my vibe, you know my vibe. The moniker of "we're all going to make it" is unfortunately, in my opinion, it's done. I mean, yes, it feels good. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel like you're going to be part of a winner. So I get it. But on the flip side, having said that, the whole crypto space, especially the meme space, has been completely 100% compromised. It's all paid for. It's all being run by cabals, and you're just not invited to the party. So we changed WAGMI up to we're all going mentally insane because that kind of fits the meme space at this moment in time. So as far as, and I'm going to get into this, so this is going to be a longer video because I'm going to have to do a play-by-play and then kind of describe and explain stuff as we go. So here I'm logged into our launch board right now. So I'm on the APR launch board. So what we're going to do first, and I'm logged in, here's our creator wallet up here in the top right. So we're going to launch the name. We're going to put the name here. We're all going mentally insane. WAGMI's the symbol. Let me upload the logo. I will do that now. Let's see which logo I'll pick. I'll just pick this one. We have multiple designs for WAGMI as far as logos and and videos and stuff like that. So it's all good. So I uploaded the video. Now it's time to guide you when you're launching a token to kind of keep you in line, right? So you don't get sidetracked. Other than me, I'm good at getting sidetracked myself, so it's all good. But here, look, it's live preview. We're all going mentally insane. WAGMI's the ticker, token by username by on B/APR, which is the APR dashboard. And then now that's done. So I will go to the description. So there will be times when I'm silent, and that's because I'm typing and just getting this stuff done. So if I go silent for a few minutes, so be it. I'm not going to talk and give a play-by-play while I'm trying to think. So let me get this description done and update the socials, and then we'll keep it moving from there. Okay, so just hang tight. We do have an X community, so I'm going to upload that. if it'll load. Works fast, 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 and then as soon as you're on the spot, it just starts slowing down. But what else is new, right? Communities, WAGMI. Here we go. I will post the Twitter right here. Boom. And then let me get TG up. So I'm gonna log off of X so I can close that out. So it's not in my vision. WAGMI Telegram. Let me see here what the Shiba. Nope. Sorry. Shiba, behave. Oh, poor little Shiba. Hey, lay down. Sorry, I'm not trying to yell into the mic, but this is live TV right here. All right, so let me add Telegram right here. Boom, boom. All right, so the join will be, so Shiba, behave. Sorry, y'all. She saw somebody walking down the street. So WAGMI, let me just do, you know what, let me just copy and paste. We had posted this up we posted this up earlier. Telegram, I'm just going to use that for now. Let me paste. All right, so description too long, max 500 characters. Okay, that's fair. So, all right, WAGMI. We're all going mentally insane. A true fair launch, full transparency, zero bullshit. No pre-sales, no bundles, no call allocations, no team wallets, no pump fund extraction. Creator fees 100% funneled back to holders as rewards plus LP ads, transparent down to the last creator fee penny. I'll just leave this because this is just a description on the board itself. This will not be the description that goes on the decks. I will make that a little bit more detailed. So WAGMI, we're all going mentally sane, a true fair zero bullshit. No pre-sales, no bundles, no calls. Creator fees 100% funneled back to holders as rewards, LPs and ads, transparent down to the last creator. Why is it? Okay, creator fee penny. 100% supply locked into LP. All right, I think that should be good enough. So let's keep it moving. So this is kind of the beginning, right? This is for those of you who have launched token. It's kind of the standard protocol, right? You name it, your symbol, and then you have your live preview, and then you do your description and you add your social. So now we're going to go to the actual deck settings. So as I have said on multiple videos, this is going to be or is the most transparent UI launchpad in the history of crypto. So as we all know that the space is compromised, and there's just nothing that you can really, convince me of to say it's been done any other way. Everybody's been wrecked. You all know it. The on-chain data says so. There's just no argument for the space anymore. It's basically all one big ass scam. So what this does, and I've done this in multiple videos, and I will rehash it again on this one. This cuts through all the bullshit and basically creates for lack of a better term, a second coming of crypto, right? So this is the new age of how to do business within the meme space. So this is our first launch, but with all of our launches that we launch within the APR board, they are going to be 100% decentralized, meaning, and not really in the Bitcoin decentralized terms, but if you look up the definition of decentralized, there's obviously it's a longer definition, but within that definition it says decentralization means no one true entity can control it. Especially on the supply side, which is what happens here. So when we mint this contract, we're going to jam 100% of the supply into the LP, right? It's been done before. This is not anything new. But in the meme space, it ain't been done in forever because everybody's a fucking scammer. And we're ending that as of today. It's over. Scams officially end today. Now, like I said multiple times, as a space, it's up to you and to y'all as a group to back what we're building. If not, then what's the point, right? There really are no options left within the meme space, unless we want to just move everything back over to Ethereum, which we actually might do. But having said that, this is full protection. So we're going to now create. Sorry, where am I at now? Oh, the deck setting. Sorry. So we're going to do Solana. We're going to launch on the Radium pool. We're going to do 4%. So we're going to set them. So we're going to inject $10,000 of Solana off rip. So when we mint the contract, it's going to automatically do this, by the way. So this is the tech doing what it does. It's going to mint the contract, shove the whole supply into the LP, lock it, and then we're going to fund $10,000 in Solana. So at launch, when this goes live and it's trading, and everything kind of updates on the deck side, it should be a 1-to-1 market cap to LP ratio, which obviously, if y'all have been paying attention, is kind of unheard of, especially in the meme space. So that protects the chart. Number one, it keeps us and it keeps WAGMI from having all these massive mood swings in the beginning, especially when there's volume, right? So this is all good, right? This is all protection for the actual token itself. And we will now be able to go to market and say, look, this has been launched. This has worked. This is everything that we said it was going to be. Now we have turned it over to you guys. Let's all get to work and run this bitch. And let's create a runner, right? That's non-cabal funded, by the way. So I've set the market cap. Oh, sorry. I've set the, we're going to do 4%. I'm going to double check on this because I'll tend to get sideways if I'm talking. So we're going to do Iridium 4%, 10K Solana. All right, we're going to do total supply. We're going to do 21 million. So all of our memes are going to be 21 million to match Bitcoin. Okay. Just letting y'all know. Now, here we go to the fee builder. So this is kind of, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of this whole launch board. So in the beginning, and I've said this on multiple videos, so if this is new to you, it's all good. Just go back to my channel and watch the previous videos. But here is the fee builder. So this allows us as a team, a dev team, a community, whatever we want to term ourselves, right? We have access to the creator fees finally, right? So unlike every other launch pad where everybody launches because it's basically a full-on embezzlement scheme, these fees that come into the platform are actually going to be sent back out to you. Isn't that an amazing concept? So now we get to cook on the tech side. So you will see here within the fee builder, it shows that we have a max of 4% to work on, right? So let's start there. There's no need. I'm not going to be in a hurry to get through this video. Y'all need to see how this launches, right? So I'm going to go a little slower. The distribution ledger. So this is the trigger point that distributes the collected Solana across enable fee. So we're going to keep it at 0.10. We're not going to do 0.01. We're going to keep it at 0.10. Now, I'm going for now, I'm going to put the creator fee, and this is basically, for lack of a better term, the LLC wallet, right? This is the creator wallet. So y'all this will all be transparent. You will all be able to see it. So it's all good, right? I'm just going to keep it at, let's just keep it at 1% for now. So this gives us, right here, you can see it in this bar. We have 3% available of the creator fee pool to do as we wish, okay? So there will be pauses in the meantime because I'm getting hit up. Jesus Christ, man, everybody's in my DMs. Like, slow down. This is the problem with the space, by the way. You're not going to miss anything. You're not going to get scammed. That's Jesus Christ. Everybody's like, when is it going to launch? I'm like, dude, it'll launch when it launches. And dude, this is another part of the problem of the space. Y'all are so uptight about everything. Chill the fuck out. It's not like this is going anywhere. Insane. This is nuts. I mean, I'm sorry, man, but it's just a sign of immaturity. Grow up. You're not going to miss anything. We're in the shittiest market in the history of crypto. You act like this is going to run to fucking 10 billion market cap on the first candle. Stop. All right, moving on. So we're going to set the creator fee at 1%. So now I have 3% to play with. So what we're going to do now, as I have said in previous videos, we are going to start with the reward. So we are going to pay all holders. You have to hold, 0.10% of supply, but we're going to start off of RIP at, what did I do in the video last night? I think it's 0.20. So we're going to do 0.20% of the creator fee. So remember, these are the fees coming in through the launch pad that we are doling out, right? So keep that in mind, right? So if the number here just on face value is too small, 0.20, if you think about it, that is based off of 4%. It's not based off of 100%. So everything is in scale. So we will start here, as I said, as we increase and hit market cap goals. Yeah, sorry. Dude, this is. I'm sorry, dude. As just a human to human, y'all have to just grow up. This is the shit that I see in my DMs is absolutely insane, and that's why we're choosy on who we bring on board. Unbelievable, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get frustrated, but it's sad. This is pathetic, and unfortunately, somebody in real life, I'm cool, by the way. Just so y'all know, I think most of y'all know. But this is when we have to be an asshole and start like talking down to people. It's because it's like, dude, stop. Everything that has been done within the meme space, as far as I'm concerned, I'm divorced it. It's all retarded. The mentality, the childness, the anxiety, the anxiousness. Let it go. Let it go, people. That is on you now. You are the ones that bring that upon yourselves. It is no longer the space doing it to you. It is time to be an adult. Moving on. So this is great. I've been, and both of them have been children. It's like, dude, just grow up. So anyway, so with the rewards, let me get back to launching this thing. So as we hit certain market cap levels, we will simply log into the feed builder, which is what this is called, and I can jam this up. So like I said last night, when we hit $250,000, which will be the first kind of market cap threshold, we're going to move this up at 0.10%. So we'll go to 0.30. And then the next level will go to we'll add another 0.10. And this will max. We're going to max this out at 0.50, just so y'all know. And that's a lot. That's basically 1% of, it's almost 0.25% of all the fees go to the rewards. So that's a big slice of the pie that we're giving out to you guys. So we're not going to deal with this argument. Well, that's just not enough. No, it is what? Nobody else is doing anything in this space. So be happy with that. This structure is even created and we now have access to it, because now we can move all of these fees. And it doesn't mean it's set in stone, but for now, this is where we are launching. So rewards will be at 0.20%, okay? Distribution token, you will get that in Solana. So now we're going to do a buyback. So this is going to always help the LP. So we're going, the buyback and burn will always match the reward. So we're going to jam this up to 0.20%. Same thing applies. Whenever we hit certain market cap thresholds, we're going to jam up the rewards and the buyback percentage, because that's just going to, we have to offer some kind of incentivization for the space to push, right? I mean, we just can't build this and give everything for free, even though it is still like that. But I mean, we want runners. So the space, y'all going to have to show up and back it. At the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's just me and my team. What do you want us to do? I mean, we've spent our time trying to, get this dialed in. Obviously, this is a base beds tech, but the way our model is going to run this, it's a lot of energy and time backing all this. So now look, we're going to slide past marketing, because I'm not going to hold any marketing funds back for now, because I just want it launched and I don't want any extra funds that we're not even going to be using out away from everybody else, right? So here's where we go. We're going straight to custom. So as if you have watched the previous few videos, everybody knows that we are trying to build our own internal call team, marketing team, influencers, bull posters, raiders, whatever term you want to use, you can use it, right? So we want to build our own team that we can control and put on a quote unquote payroll. So since nobody is getting any supply, nobody, there is no handouts here, not with this first launch with WAGMI. If I want a bag, guess what? I'm going to buy it just like everybody else. If the calls want a bag, they're going to have to buy it just like everybody else. If any influencers want to push, they're going to have to get, if they want to, try to catch some X's, they're going to have to buy it back. That means that if there is ever a sell on the chart, it means that it was bought first. Y'all understand that, right? It's not a hard concept to understand. It's just, unfortunately, the space has been compromised, and y'all have all been witness to, 40, 50, 60, all the way up to 90% bundles. So therefore, in reality, y'all have been sold one huge ass scam, and y'all have all fell for it. So all that changes now. And like I said, all this can be changed. This is full customizability. And this is the cool thing. Y'all get to see this. This is fully transparent. So I'm going to build our initial call team, and it's all going to be public on this video along with their wallets. So we are going to start there. So we're going to start, I'm going to start building our push team out. Kubo. So we've already made a public announcement on who our initial push team is, and our calls, whatever term you want to use. And this is how we're going to operate. Every time we bring on somebody new, we are going to make an announcement along with posting their wallet address. The wallet address is for transparent reasons. Kubo has nothing to hide. We have nothing to hide. These, which he gets 0.05, are public. Everybody will know Kubo gets 0.05% of the creator fees. Why? And it's not just Kubo, it's our whole team, because we have to have a push team. And that is why this whole model is perfect, because now it allows us to afford to put on, quote unquote, a payroll system. Influencers, marketers, callers, bull posters, whatever term you want to use. And they're not getting it in supply. So therefore, we're protecting the charts again. So not only did we throw 100% of the mint into the LP and lock it, we're going to be adding through this tech buyback and burns, right, automatically from the creator fee side. So we're actually going to use the part of the fees that people on Pump Fund or Pump Fund itself would actually keep. They just keep this shit. They're not going to give it back to you. You're an idiot, right? That's what they think. You're all just dumbasses because you buy their scams, and they're going to continue to wreck you until you move your money over to different platforms and invest in other means. So Kubo is going to be our first. So just so you know, Kubo is kind of my call manager. How about that? Just so y'all know. It's all good. And then what I'm going to do is copy and paste his wallet. So this is going to take me a little bit of time because we have a pretty long list, but that's okay. We want this to be fully transparent. Y'all need to watch this. So Kubo is now done. Here is his wallet address at 0.0. And his distribution token will be Solana, as you will see. It's not tokens. And here's another thing. And I mentioned this on the last video, and we talked about it on the X Space yesterday. This whole platform and tech and UI, whatever you want to, whatever terminology you want to give, I'm probably screwing it up myself. We're not selling supply and converting it to Solana. So that's another added layer of protection, right? So this is pure off of, this is supposedly, you know, and this is kind of the base, you know, techie dev nerdy stuff. We're not touching the supply, just so you know. We're not touching WAGMI tokens. So again, no supply controls, nobody has anything. 100% of it is locked into the mint, and there's no conversion. So therefore, we're not nuking the chart to convert to Solana to pay everybody. This comes out of the creator fee pool, everybody. Y'all need to understand that. It's not confusing. I know you will try to confuse yourself, but it is not. It's very simple. This is the baddest ass play I've ever seen in crypto. And now it's here today. So let me keep it moving. So I'm going to click custom again, and we're going to add our next call. And that will be DaVinci. And these are, look, we know all these guys because we have a private call group. And also their X page, their private telegrams, that's all been public. And we make that public on our X post. So these are not like hidden secret, you know, people that are just figment of our imaginations. No, these are people that are actually working. And it's all good. I got to copy and paste this stuff. So again, I'm going to copy, paste his wallet address. Boom. So every call, like if you're not a manager, everybody's going to start at a 0.01%. So look, that number does not sound very big, but remember, percent. It's not based off of 100%. And so everybody's basically, if you want to consider it a paycheck or a direct deposit, will be driven off of volume. So the more trading volume we have, the more creator fees come in, and then those creator fees get spent down chain, right? So they get more, so more volume, more rewards, more volume, more buyback, more LP string. And then obviously it trickles down to our calls and influencers and marketers. When they work harder and they push and they promote, they make more money because the volume is higher, therefore generating more creator fees, and that gets put down chain, right? So I'm going to keep it moving. Donald X. So again, y'all are just hearing names. I'm talking out loud just because that is how I do it. Let me get his. And this is just the start. We will always. So if you're a call or a promoter or whatever, and you want to come on board, obviously we'll do our background and all that shit, and make sure we want to put you on board. But this is how you will get paid, right? This is straight up. Don't ask for supply. If you ask for supply, we're just going to boot you. You're gone. To you, it is time for everybody to get off of this addiction to supply. It has ruined the space, and everybody's included. It's me, it's the calls, it's everybody. In the past, we've all fucking, let's just call it how it is. We all fucked it up. I'm not sitting here and saying I've been Mr. Perfect, because I haven't. So I haven't scammed anybody, but I've made bad decisions and wrong decisions. Of it. So we're not going to play that point the fingers game. Sorry. So, but moving forward, this is the most transparent, decentralized platform ever in the history, and everybody's going to get to participate. So let me keep it moving. So that's Donald, and then I got to add another one. So, and again, it says he's going to get paid in Solana. I got OX. We're going to do OX. Sorry, y'all. OXJ. I think it's OXJ. Yes, correct. And once this is launched and everything kind of simmers down, we're going to put out a new X post with an updated call list, influencer list, and all that. Okay. Here's his address. So again, let me explain something to everybody. This is all public. We cannot lie. We cannot cheat. We cannot steal. The calls, the influencers, the markets, they cannot lie. They cannot cheat. They cannot steal. So when they promote WAGMI, it is 100% fine. Now, we know how this space is. A lot of emotion involved, a lot of egos. So we get all that. But other than personal feelings, this is the perfect setup. You cannot FUD anything about WAGMI because, number one, we're doing this launch video. We're showing you exactly how all this works, where the fees are going down chain. So it kills off the anxiety and just basically the retardationness of the Solana space, because it's full of immaturity, right? So it's time for y'all to grow up, be mature, and actually go make money for a change. And I think that's why most of y'all are aggravated, because on top of you getting scammed, ain't nobody bought a Lambo since 2021 either. So I would suggest you just kind of change your mindset here. So here we go. Let me go add another call. Again, paid in Solana, not tokens. So let me do DeFi with Ben. DeFi with Ben. And another thing while I'm doing this, another thing we're not going to do, which is what the space is notorious for doing, which is being a bunch of fucking haters. If you are not pleased with a call or an influencer or a promoter, you might as well just keep the shit to yourself, because it's not going to fly with us. We don't care if you have a personal problem with anybody. This is about finally eliminating all the friction and the chaos between all parties and working together for a change and trying to build runners. This is all this is about. This is not hard. What's hard in the space is actually trying to get everybody to work together and stop bitching at each other, right? That's kind of the biggest problem. Everybody has to have a say so. This person knows best. This person knows best. No, listen to me, Scott. No, I know what I'm talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. Well, back in 2018, I bought Bitcoin when it was $5. And then, there's millions of stories being told. Nobody cares. I have probably made more money than anybody in the meme space that's within this project, y'all know my history. It doesn't matter. When I was out buying Lambos, nobody cared. When I was out buying Bentleys, nobody cared. Well, actually, they did care. They were mad all the time. So I've been that constantly bitch, complain, and hate and just fuck each other. Right? That's all you do is hate. 1,000-square-foot mansion for me and my wife. You know what they did? They're like, you motherfucker, who did you scam to build that house? So, you know what, dude? Y'all have lost. And, hopefully this is your second breath, second wind of trying to win again. And I will just say this: we're not going to allow any of this shit to penetrate the Telegram and all that. You are going to be supportive. You're going to work with each other because this is about getting paid. I don't give a shit about anybody's story. Let me rephrase it because I do. But like, your story's not better than mine. My story's not better than yours. Mine's not worse than yours. Yours isn't worse than mine. We're all getting fucked. So let's just stop and move on and work together for a change. And it's all good and it's all transparent and there's no bullshit going on. So let me add another. All right, this is my boy, Rizal. He's been with me for a while. So glad he's with us. And I have about 17, by the way, so I have to go through the list. So I apologize, but hey, the show must go on. I'm gonna give Rizal 2 because he's been with me for it's all good. And plus he hustles. I'm not playing favorites, but I guess technically in a way it is, but it's okay. You don't have to take it personal. It's all good. All right, Charlie, which is Flames Alpha. So let me do, and see, it says right here, Solana. So I'm going to add another custom. We're going to do Charlie Flames Alpha. That's his Telegram group. Hold on. Oh, yeah. What is this? Why did it? Hold on a minute. Hold on. What is this? See, I screwed up. See, I'm glad I wasn't paying attention. Custom view wallet. So we're going to do Charlie. And then what was it again? It was Flames Alpha. But why is it? What is it doing? What's this? Why is it triggering this? James Flames, Charles Flames. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so that's some new stuff I haven't seen. So maybe it's characters. All right, let me post his wallet. See, I think this is pretty cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all should be impressed too. I mean, this is pretty cool shit. All right, we're gonna get him 0.101. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it moving. Let's keep it moving down the line. We're gonna do DGen Labs right now. All right, his wallet address. And by the way, I haven't, this is the first go around. So we're going about to find out together if this worked or not. So 0.01%. So let me scroll up to the top. So you can kind of see right now, it's given us the list of all of our influencers, calls, marketers, whatever you want to call it, and their percentage, right? And then it's telling us, here's the rewards, here's the creator, here's the buyback. So it's telling us right here that we have available left to play with. That's a lot. That's good, right? We want that, right? So we want the ability to be able to build and expand the team based off of paying them on the creator fee side. All right, DGen, Angela Dubo. Okay, so I know Angela, so we're going to. All right, let me put the wallet address here. And we have obviously our own back end that keeps track of all this stuff. So, and here's the good thing. So if a call or influencer or marketer is just not behaving and we don't think that they're doing a good job and they're basically bringing nothing to the team, we could just remove their wallet and add somebody else to take their place. See this little X? I can just delete whoever I want. So, all right, 0.01. And this is the start, by the way. Like if this beginner team, you know, can work together and kind of run us up to 100, 200K market cap, I'm just giving you it as an example, then we can log in here and I can kind of give everybody a quote unquote pay raise if you think about it, right? But again, it's not coming from you. It's not coming from me. It's not coming from the chart. It's coming from the creator fee pool. And that's the way this stuff should operate instead of keeping all of it for ourselves. All right, here's undead. I don't like undead. You've been with me for a little bit. Undead. All right, address. And by the way, I'm not going to paste their X pages. We'll just keep that on the community page on X itself. I'm not going to do it within the UI. But all of these people you can verify it's all good because we have all X page anyway. So it's not like we're making shit up. These are not make believe. These are people who've been in the game. Some are lower movers, some are mid. I haven't brought on any big guy yet because, you know, quite frankly, they're all funded by the cabal. So they're most likely not going to come over here because then they would have to sell out the cabal and then they would fuck their reputation up and then they won't get any business. So, but in case there are bigger names in the space that want to push this new tech and this new narrative and these tokens, then you're more than welcome to contact me directly or Kubo and get on board and we'll work out our fee structure at that point in time. But let me keep it moving. Sorry. All right, so that's undead. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't have that many. So I got Josh. I feel like I'm leaving some people out, but it's okay. We'll start with this. It's all good. So I got Josh. Custom. Josh. I was up late last night. No. See, I'm already getting sidetracked. Let me close this out. Let me go to Josh. Custom fee right, Josh. All right. So Josh has a Telegram, and some of these guys are only on Telegram. They're not on X, and that's just how they roll. It's not up to us to judge them, bitch at them, complain to them. They do their job. We're gonna let them cook. And we're going to keep it moving. If everybody does their job, which is what we want, everybody gets a pay raise and we can keep this thing moving on. All right, let me add another. So this is going to be alpha. Okay, I know alpha 100. So this is going to be alpha. So he's going to be he's another one of my managers. So he's going to get a little bit of a pay raise. Alpha 100. His address. So I have two managers, basically, technically. So whenever people, unless I know you already, but if I don't know you, will go through Kubo or Alpha, and we'll verify all your stuff through there, and then work on pay structure. That's kind of how it works. It's going to work moving in the future. They want me less involved, which is totally understandable. Alpha 100 will be 0.05. But why is this strength as a liquidity pool or market depth? I'm trying to figure out what this is doing. It's like there's something wrong here. Let me go back to custom. Custom fee. Alpha. I wonder if it's doing unique contract because he's. All right. It must be picking up some trigger word and changing it to LP something. So that's kind of, hopefully the team sees that. I don't think it's a big deal, but it's happening. Okay, so it's unique calls. Let's do that. Unique calls. Boom, paste. He's going to get 0.06 as well. So I know rates, and then we have Jason, who I brought on board last night. And this will be the end. So this is like our starting pitching, our starting call team, push team influencers, and then obviously we will onboard as many as we want. It's the perks of having the access to the creative people. Nobody else has it. We have it, and we're getting it. Say, thank you, Scott. It's amazing. All right, so we're going to do Jason. And I come on later. And I know that there's a few people waiting to see if this actually works as far as the tech, and I would agree on that. That's fine. I'd probably do the same. We got plenty of room, everybody, so it's no sweat. You're not missing out on anything. You're not going to get left behind. It's all good, man. This is for of this space. So let me get Jason dialed in. 0.01. All right, so I got Jason, Unique, Josh, Undead, Angela, Degen, Charles, Rejo, DeFi Ben, J. So as of now, we still have 2.38 to play with, right? So that does not get touched. Like, I'm not going to add that to the creator wallet. You understand? So that stays. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot. So I need to bring this up. Dude, I'm glad I thought about this. So I launched midterm a couple of months ago, but not through this platform. But I used BaseBid, but they didn't have the automation set up. So within our ecosystem, or within APR, which is the launch board, we have, it's called the 5% Apex Whale Group. It's basically a private committee. So on any tokens that you buy that we launch, so let's just stick with WAGMI. If you buy and hold your 5%, then we add you. We add your wallet here, and then we give you 0.05. So that's a perk of being a whale. Now, you also get invited to the whale room, and that is completely private. And let me explain the reason why. So our whale room, as it sits, we are all adults. We all know each other. We know whose wallet is who. And we have some pretty good whales. We have like 10 now. We had 11, but one sold off like a little pussy. And we doxed him on X, and he can go screw himself. You know, he'll never come back ever again. There's no need to nuke your back. But our whales are going to hold. So it's going to be kind of the same with WAGMI. Our whales from midterm, they're always going to continue down chain. They're going to buy WAGMI in the next launch, because why not? We're giving everybody the alpha early. Nobody's getting an inside play because the supply is the supply that the mint is locked. So nobody's getting an allocation. But on top of building my own inner network, so to speak, for calls, influencers, pushers, raiders, we also need whales. So over the course of the last 3 or 4 years, whales basically have been shit on, meaning everybody wants the whales to buy, but they get mad when they sell. Holy shit, what's going on with this space? But on the flip side, I would say that majority whales have been given allocation. They never bought it. So our whales will have to buy their way in and hold their 5% back. So what I would recommend doing is, if you want to be a whale, get your 5%, hold it. Get you another side back, right? Because we're trying to build and create. I'm trying to recreate the OG ways from 2021 when we were all making millions. And we did that by a few things. We weren't chasing the next shitter because it was shield to us. Building, and guess what this is about? Everything's basically been a scam. You can't sit around and wait anymore because everybody's a cheat and everybody's a scammer. So this kind of solves all that. So as we build our whale room, and we can move from 10 whales to 20 whales to 30 whales to 40 whales, you get the idea. Then all of our launches will start looking really good on chain, because if we decentralize the launch, which is what we're doing, and nobody has any insight, have mature investor adults who are going to hold their 5% position because they want a part of the creator fees, then it makes all of our launches look really effing good, and it's going to stay healthy. So, like, if you go look at midterm, we had a sell off, and there's just been no, we haven't pushed it at all. But if you look at it, we were up for like 2.5 straight months. Why? Because the majority of our whales are still holding their position. So, if our launches can gain any kind of mind share within the space, our charts are going to look real freaking good because you are used to cheating and nuking the charts no longer exist because they're not allowed. So there's going to be people that are going to play the game, and this is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's called true decentralization. If somebody wants to spend a $2,000 bag off rip and sell it for $4 or $5K and nuke the chart, well, that's on them. But you can't complain about it because it's not a scam. There was no allocation given to that person. They bought, they sold. Congrats. It's now on chain, and we have it as a top trader, and that's good. Like, I will never, unless you're part of the actual whale group, then I have an issue with you nuking. But look, if you're just a random and you're like, okay, dude, I like this new launch pad, I can easily catch a 2 or 3x. So midterm already did a 12x. So if we kind of build a habit of catching, 5, 10, 20x's, kind of the norm, I'm going to expect people to catch those and get out and then buy back in. And that's just the way this is going to play. But here's the thing. That is fine. There's nothing wrong with that because it is all legitimate buys and sells. There's no handouts. There's no supply being given to anybody. So yes, if WAGMI runs, it should be a longer runner because there's no headwinds and sell pressure from an insider nuking the kind of the point. So we do have the well room. So you have to hold 5% of the supply, and then obviously that's all done one-on-one. You have to hit me up and verify and all that shit, and I'll add you to the well room, and then you get to know who all the other whales are in our ecosystem. Having said that, we're pretty much done here. So I have the team, the influencer team, and for now, and then I'm just going to double check high total fee. High total fee, 1.62. I don't know what this means. Oh, sorry. I got to do initial buy. So that's next. I'm just got to double check everything, y'all. Sorry. Everybody's getting their allocation, not token allocation, their creator fee allocation. Y'all are so triggered. You're going to hear me say allocation. You're like, oh my God, you're giving them tokens. All right. So on both. How about that? Boom. So we're going to start the rewards at 0.25% of the 4%, and then 1/4 of the buyback will go into the LP and secure the LP. And then we still have available 2.28. So this is what we'll do for now. I'm going to max out the creator wallet. It's okay. It's not a big deal, everybody. And then as we onboard shit, then obviously I decrease the creator wallet and then add calls. So we'll rock with that for now. So it's all good. So the more people, the merrier. So let me just get this out there. We are always looking for people who want to join this new movement. And hold on a minute. Aggravating part. Okay. All right. Sorry. Never mind. Kubo's got my back. Sorry. Thanks, Kubo. So you cannot get me anymore. Sorry. Well, you can, but not while I'm trying to do this video. So we look good. Distribution set. Creator fee is sent. I just screwed up, everybody. Good Lord. All right. I just see what I did. All right. It's okay. So let me do this. Unbelievable. So it reset everything. I got to redo. I got to go back and reset all these markers. Ooh, man. Glad I saw that. See, this is interesting. All right. Cool. Let me go reset this 0.25%. Damn, I almost messed that up. All right. Kubo is 0.05. I know all these by heart, memory, whatever. Da Vinci's 0.01, Donald 0.01, OxJ 0.01, DeFi Bin, Ox 0.1, Rigel 0.02, Charlie 0.01. All right. Hey, Kubo, thank you. And Angela hustles, by the way. I know she's going to buy it back, so I'll cut for her. Undead 0.01, Josh 0.01. Unique will be 0.05 because he's my manager. So what happens is Kubo and Unique, since they're kind of our managers within house, they're going to start recruiting too. So this is just our start team, and then we get rock and roll. So distribution is all Solana. Let me go back here. Okay, I see what it does. So I'll just, how much do we have? We have, all right, so let me leave this. We have 1% left. And obviously, like I said, I can dial this down as we add people. So don't trip out on it now. It's all good. So for now, WAGMI's about to launch. It's fully decentralized. There's no hanky-panky, no funny business, none of that bullshit that has penetrated and compromised the Solana meme space. It is time to rock and roll. And let's F and go. So I'm going to double check again. All right, so we're starting the rewards at 0.25%. That goes to everybody. You have to hold 0.10% of the supply, and you will get, this should be a daily drop, by the way, based on volume, of course. But we'll get detailed on when this is, but this should be at a trigger point. I think here's the distribution trigger right here at 0.10. So it should be quite often that it's distributing downstream. Buybacks are set. So again, this will help the LP because this is an automatic buyback and burn. The buys do not go anywhere. They get smoked. All right, Kubo's set. Da Vinci, Donald. Token, so very high. I don't know what this means, but we'll get into it. Initial buy. So we have the ability, and this is not a bundle, we have the ability to get in on the first candle, which is good. So we will do that. So I'm just going to do $1,000. So it's not like a huge buy, but this is an on chart buy, and these tokens never get sold. So we're going to do an initial buy of $1,000, which is 11 Solana, which is good, right? So this helps pop off the chart and will not get sold on preview. It looks like it's good. DEX fees are set. Starting market cap 10K. Description and socials added. Fee builder fees and initial buy. Everybody's set. And like I said, when this launches, we should be able to go in here and everybody should be able to see the distribution. That's the main thing. So let me get popping on there. This is go time right here. So what happens now is when I get our main Telegram and our we're going to upload it on YouTube, and then I'm going to post that we are live on our X page with the contract and everything else. And then once all that is done, then we are going to update DEX. So that will all be done today. And I just ask everybody to behave. I will just say this: if there's any bullshit going on into the Telegram, you're gone. We're not going to allow it. It's done. It's time for everybody to grow up and move the fuck on. So up until this point just has not worked. We have all witnessed it. Let's just all be clear. So we're going to try something different this time. And it's all good. And hopefully this cooks and, this becomes the new norm and the space backs it and we can run this bitch. This should be up only as long as we have mind share. And that's the hard part about the space is getting the mind share. So again, we are open for business as far as my team. So if you want to help push and grow, then hit me up. It's all good. And we will work out a payroll structure, and then I will add you to this, and we'll make the announcement, go public, and then you're on board, and you can get the shilling and pushing and doing what you do best in your lane. And that's how this is going to play out. And it's a good thing. I've been looking forward to this I personally do not like calls myself, but I don't mind them as long as they don't have a token supply. Then I'm cool, right? Look, it's vice versa for them. They love me because they know they're not going to get nuked by devs because they know that as a call or an influencer, they can now go out and know they're not going to get scammed by a nefarious death. So those days are officially over. And as of today, scams have ended. So it's up to you now not to be a retard. So let me launch this and see if this goes down. Let me double check. 21 million token supply. Market cap set, 4% radium. This is set. This is set. WAGMI, we're all going mentally insane. Perfect. I love it. Let me double check. I always try to double check, triple check. 4%. That's the key. That's for now. This is where it's at. It'll decrease as we move and add to the team. Rewards are set at 0.25%. Buybacks are set for now. And as I said, as we hit certain market cap levels, I will go in here and I will take from the creator pool and add here. This is how this game is played. So all of our team is set. Their pay scale is set. I did the initial buy. Want to make sure that's good. Okay, boom. Now, holy shit, here we go. This is judgment. When to open, please confirm any pending transactions on wallet. And I don't know if y'all are seeing this, by the way. I don't know if it's screen sharing it, so. Okay, let's just, this first time. So I don't know if it could be my computer, it could be Soulflare. Let's just see, launching your token. This may take, it says this may take up to. Please confirm any pending transactions on wallet. So I probably need to confirm on my wallet. It just has not popped up yet. So, by the way, I don't need that up. Okay. Approve. God, this works. The simulation failed. All right. Okay, so let me try it again, and I will have to end it. We're still going to launch today, but look, at least everything got the buy. Token. Like I said, I kind of expected this. This is the first one that's ever launched, so there's a lot of stuff working here. It's all good. I'm not tripping. This is actually kind of good to see. The launch today, and then when it's live, it's live. But at least y'all got to see the steps. I got to talk about the overall ecosystem, how this is going to look, how we're going to utilize it, and basically how this put it in to y'all stop buying. So it's at the end of the day, it's all on you people now. All right. I just don't want to sit on this video for an hour trying to fix it. Okay, it's kicking up my wallet here, but simulation fill. Good. Let me work on this, and once we're live, we're live. It's all good, but y'all get the idea of what this is about, and we'll keep it moving. So y'all have a good one. Look, I appreciate y'all. If y'all